just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers trail by 12. Here's Thompson. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Right wing. Barnes passes to Curry. Got it up. And no good trying to get that one. And the welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
How about Steph Curry in this one? 18 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Grant. Carl Landry is out there with Joel Anthony. Then it's Thompson.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
That is good.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Back to Green. He feeds it to Bogut. To the paint. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been better.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Warriors leading by 13. From the high post. And the jumper falls for him. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
And for Steph Curry, the light doesn't get any greener. I mean, the only limit is his conscience. I think he does a great job of scoring, but also looking to keep his teammates engaged.
Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. The dish to Bogut. There's the feed to Thompson. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And, you know, when you think back when Curry came into the league, the question was, is he just a scorer or can he play point guard? Well, I think he's more than answered those concerns, and he's gotten a lot better with his decision-making as he's now starting to limit his turnovers. This is a nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot.
just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
And stolen by Noel. Here's Smith. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
So far in the game for Smith,
9 point. He's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Livingston kicks to Green. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they wanted.
And now Bogut running the floor all by himself. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Hollis Thompson comes in for Nick Stauskas. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Ish Smith. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. Green dishes to Rush. Iguodala right side. Here's Spates. Excellent D there from Okafor.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he gets it to go. Thompson's got 12 now in this quarter.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3 or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Stauskas is checked in for Hollis Thompson. And it's Ish Smith in for Isaiah Cannon. And Golden State also making a change. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Rush's shot is off.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now here is Barbosa, the 10-footer. Got a hand on it. It's Thompson off the drive. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Rush the pass to Iguodala. It's good from long range. Iguodala's got 8. The 76ers trail by 15. Thompson from long range. Out to the right wing. Iguodala with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Livingston. Lays it up and banks it in. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Philadelphia's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And he gets it to go.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Warriors leading by 15. Barnes can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
That's his first personal foul. Checking in for the 76ers, Isaiah Cannon.
And here is Curry. 24 points for him.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Cannon from long range. But he recovers it. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 15. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Warriors leading by 15. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes and Green are the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Bogut in at the 5 roaming the paint. To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. The 3. Curry. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Listen, playing Western Conference teams is never easy. And for the 76ers last year, it got downright ugly. Some games against the West, they just didn't stand any chance.
That's a 3.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Passes it to Covington. Launches a 3. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Okafor's checked in.
Checking in for the 76ers, Jahlil Okafor.
Here's Curry. He dishes it to Barnes. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Clock at 6. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. 16 points for Klay Thompson. A lot of blowouts for Philly last year against the West, as you talked about. Greg only managed to take 6 wins in their 30 games. Clark out of conference.
And Kevin, that was tied for the fewest wins against the West in the league. But again, no surprise with Philadelphia because they really were focused on developing young talent there.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 6 rebounds now in the